Hello, welcome to this update for Oceania. So let's see what's happening. So we still have a lot of heavy showers and storms along the South Pacific convergence zone, especially just north of Fiji and some spots of Samoa and other areas. And in Australia, we have some storms in the north and some areas too this afternoon. And let's see first here the Pacific. So we do have these heavy showers and storms there. And today is still Thursday, the 9th. So this is the European model. It's showing those heavy showers and storms there. It shows very heavy between Fiji and Samoa, especially some islands like Matautu and Asia. So let's see. Into Friday, this keeps going. Shows some storms near the Cook Islands too, and even in French Polynesia shows some more storms. This goes and shows some heavy storms from the 12th to the 14th in central French Polynesia. The Europeans still showing storms there throughout the 14th for French Polynesia into Adamstown goes there, and it calms down a little bit on the 17th, but still shows us a storm or two near Samoa, some areas there, and later it shows this surge of moisture developing on the 18th just off of Australia. Then it has this going near New Caledonia on the 19th and the 20th and goes there, but that's too far out and these models change all the time, so we can't trust that. But now from the GFS, it does show those heavy showers and storms there near Samoa, Fiji, and those areas in between, and also some of the Cook Islands. So be careful there. The Southern Solomon Islands too, and Northern Vanuatu. So this goes. The GFS shows a lot in Samoa there. On the 10th, the 11th still shows more in Samoa, and the 12th, actually on the 11th, already shows some heavy ones in French Polynesia on the 12th, and the 13th shows especially central French Polynesia into Adamstown, some very heavy storms, so be careful there. The 14th still shows, and the 15th still shows some showers there, some storms, and just north Samoa still shows on the 16th. So on the 17th, the GFS still has storms in French Polynesia. On the 18th, it calms down, but still a storm or two around. So be careful those areas and warn others that this surge of moisture is coming there. Now for there's the icon now, the other model shows the heavy storms now in Samoa and right between Samoa and Fiji, so stay safe there from flooding, from heavy storms and everything. And by the 10th shows some big storms in Alofi, still in Samoa, and the Cook Islands already shows some more storms French Polynesia on the 10th and a lot in Adamstown. So this goes still shows on the 11th very heavy in Samoa there, and some scattered ones in French Polynesia. This goes on the 12th shows heavier in French Polynesia. This goes there still on the 13th shows very heavy, and on the 14th still has more storms even near Papete, and some areas there. Still on the 15th has a storm or two, and yeah, so this goes, and it does have some near Samoa as well, and also on the 16th. So stay safe, those storms there, and the access doesn't go as far out as yeah. So be careful now. The European model for the accumulation just in the next 12 hours, it does have like, where is it? Those storms in Samoa close to 38 meters and 34 next 12 hours. It does have close to 81 millimeters in an island in Tonga, so stay safe there. Be careful those passing heavy downpours that like shows already finger through the Cook Islands. So now the next 1 day and 10 hours, the European array shows like close to 92 millimeters in Samoa. Matautu show like 96 millimeters, and Alos is 86. So stay safe in those areas from those very heavy storms. Now in Tonga shows some more accumulations too, just in the next day or so. So stay safe, and yeah, and the Cook Islands, some more rain in Adamstown, which shows more. Now until the 12th, already shows in Matautu close to 205 millimeters until the 12th, like 2 days and 20 hours. So please stay safe. Show like 176 sunspots in Samoa. American Samoa shows more too, and around northern Tonga, many areas of Tonga shows those storms. So please stay safe, especially those areas there like Inalo, Matautu especially, and in Samoa. And by that time, already shows some more French Polynesia, close to 100 millimeters in some spots there. So be careful. So shows some 80 millimeters in Adamstown, and some 33 millimeters in Papete by that time. But on the Cook Islands shows more than 100 millimeters in many areas by that time. So stay safe. Some 98, some 84 millimeters. So be aware. Now until the 14th, next 5 days, shows like 236 millimeters Matautu, some spots of Samoa close to 215, 100, and like shows Tuvalu, some spots to 118, Southern Tuvalu, 76, 66. So stay safe there, be careful. Shows in Lata, maybe northern Vanuatu, some higher accumulations too, and more storms near the Solo Islands. So stay safe there. Didn't change much in Tonga, but there might be another storm or two. And with these storms near Samoa and Matautu, please be careful with flooding, because especially a lot of rain falls in a short amount of time. Please be careful, flash flooding, some landslides, and so stay safe there. Be careful now. By that time, in French Polynesia, show like 233 millimeters, 244, 224 in the next 5 days. Many towns there like on the east, 288, 234, 229. So stay safe in those areas, especially from the 12th to the 14th will be the worst of it. So some other areas like 234, 253 millimeters. So stay safe, because most of this rain might fall within like 3 days or something. So stay safe. It might be a lot for some. So like in Papete, choose some 138, some other to 135, but please be careful with flooding those central areas, like some strong thunderstorms and everything. So like a little bit less for the south, to some Adamstown, Mauritius, Sud, those areas, and until the 17th shows more further south there. so stay safe in those areas. Now for like the GFS, it does have a similar thing. The GFS has like some spots of Samoa to 377 millimeters, so the GFS has even more there. So stay safe. Those areas shows more like 265 Matauto. I trust more the European totals, but the GFS might be right too, so be careful with flooding and heavy storms there. Around Tonga, it shows more northern Tonga over these next 5 days, and Alofi shows some through those islands like Lata and just north of Lata, and the southern Solomon Islands, some more storms in Papua New Guinea. So stay safe there, especially in Samoa and Matauto. Now for French Polynesia, the GFS like 292 and all the way to 477, no 47. So please stay safe. That is like 507. I think the GFS exaggerates a little bit. It might be like more like the European, the real scenario, but you never know. Please stay safe. It shows like those small atolls close to 500 millimeters. Don't know if anybody lives there, but if you are there, and even those towns there, like the town 464 and the other ones, please stay safe. If this happened, you'll be some very significant flooding could happen, especially like strong storms and rough surf and everything. But even if the European scenario happened, there would already be a lot of problems. So stay safe. Now the icon shows more scared and less than the GFS, so like 255, 194, 124, shows like 119 in the icon. And it does have like more Mauretea Sud in Adamstown, more than 100 millimeters with those fronts, and it does have like more Sandra Cook Islands, so 105, 124 in Papete. In Samoa, does have like the northwestern coast of Samoa, close to 205, 209, so please stay safe. Taulaga, so like 200, and it does have like Matauto 254, so please stay safe there. There's some very heavy storms, and Asias, some northern Tonga, and other spots there, so stay safe. And the icon has a lot around Lata, and like 203, some others to 193, so stay safe there, southern Solomon Islands and the other areas, so stay safe. Now for like some other moral stuff, so this is the GFS, shows those storms there. It goes, but in terms of tropical cycles, it doesn't develop anything crazy, just the heavy rain there. But now for like southeastern Pacific, it goes and like shows some low pressures there, but it's mainly from the convergence zone, so it doesn't show any big cycles or anything. So now the European does show there the piscos, those storms there, they go away, but no big cycles or anything. Now the southwestern Pacific shows there this goes like shows that system of Australia there, but that's far out, and it does show some tropical cycles near northwestern Australia there, but the Indian Ocean, but that's too far. Like we'll still keep monitoring it. But now for the Canadian model that we didn't see on the other side, it already shows like 99 low pressure there on the 10th tomorrow. So that I don't think they'll be classified, because here they just have a disturbance like low chance of development in the structure that might not be tropical. So it goes away and diminishes, and it does have some non-tropical low pressures near Australia and New Zealand later, but nothing that crazy, just the heavy rain. But now for the precipitation, so until the 14th, the Canadian does have that heavy band of moisture there, and some spots on the northern coast of Samoa close to 200 millimeters in a spot or two, especially the northwestern coast and some islands in between, like Matautu, those areas. So please stay safe. Now for French Polynesia, it does show like until the 16th, more like central to southern French Polynesia. Those yellow areas, those areas like in yellow are more than 250 millimeters, those areas there, right in central French Polynesia. And the others like in this dark red, close to 200 or even more, so stay safe. Please be careful there. Now, let's see if this model is so stay safe there. Now, and let's see here. There's something else. So the axis doesn't go as far east, but it already shows Matautu like 231 millimeters. Shows a lot just north of Lata, those areas there. So stay safe. Now for Australia, let's see. So we do have those storms in the north, those areas there, and some storms on the east there. Now today, Thursday, the 9th, later today still shows some more storms on the east, especially Friday afternoon, the 10th, tomorrow. There will be more storms near Queensland, New South Wales, and the conditions are right. Be careful with a severe storm or two. Then it goes there on the north, still those downpours, northwestern Australia. The 10th, this goes still some storms in Queensland by the 11th. It goes there later in the afternoon. On the 11th shows some more storms like through eastern Victoria, through Queensland and New South Wales, and also northwestern Australia and northern Queensland. So stay safe. It goes there, still shows like later on Saturday into Sunday, some more in eastern Queensland, New South Wales, and into Sunday shows more in northwestern Australia, Northern Territory, and in Queensland there. So on the 13th still shows some storms in the north. On the 14th, storm or two on the east, and these storms sometimes can be strong too. So be aware, especially those storms in the north. Then to Wednesday, the 15th, still shows the storm or two in the south, but mainly those downpours down in the north. So this shows like this big front on the 16th, more storms on the east, and the 17th still shows there on the east, and the cycle in northwestern Australia, more storms there. This goes on the 18th, still shows some storms on the east, and the 19th in the north, but that's too far. The forecast over 5 days changes a lot, and we can't know much, so please just be aware of that. But now the GFS does show those storms in the east as well, the north there. This goes like on the 12th, some in the southeast and the north. So stay safe, and it also shows a front on the 16th, and more storms in the north there from the monsoon trough. So stay safe. Now for the accumulations until the 14th, the GFS does have like close to some 81 millimeters on the east coast, some 71 millimeters, some spots there, some 33 millimeters, some 22. So stay safe. Those thunderstorms and also like some 73 millimeters in areas, some 70 millimeters, some 70, shows more like some 79 as well. and shows those storms northern Queensland, some northern territory, and like into northwestern Australia. So stay safe now until the 18th. Shows more on the east because the front and the tropical cycle. So both models are showing us a tropical cycle, but there's still some time um, to watch because this changes every day. Now for the European accumulations until the 14th shows more like southeastern Australia, some storms Victoria into New South Wales, especially shows heavier like northern New South Wales into Queensland, some 129, some areas, some 134, some 157, even 144 near Gold Coast. Brisbane 100, shows more like 164 in some spots there. More on eastern Queensland, shows more like northern Queensland as well. Shows northern territory like northwest Australia, those heavier like tropical downpours that are very sporadic, so be careful there. Those can be very strong and then like very heavy rain, so be careful now until the 18th. Alright, it shows the front there, some more the potential cycle, so stay safe now. There's the access through until the 14th shows those heavy storms on the east there, mainly from today the 9th to Sunday the 12th. So stay safe. Shows more there, close to 100 millimeters or even more in some spots. Queensland, New South Wales, those downpours in the north there, to northern Queensland. Now for like the south, next 24 hours, shows a small shower through like South Australia, Victoria, but nothing crazy. Now for like Queensland and New South Wales, already shows those storms next 24 hours, like even some spots to 73 millimeters, because this is a high resolution model, shows like those specific storms possible. So some 81 millimeters, there's some spots there's like 117, so stay safe, those storms there. Now for like New South Wales and those areas, does have some storms near eastern New South Wales 24 hours, and some on the north, and yeah, so be aware. Now for Victoria and those areas, the RA shows more like this other one, show like 91 millimeters, southern New South Wales, some 84, shows more than like a shower through in Tasmania. And now for like this one's southwest Australia, very quiet. Queensland, those storms there. Now for Northern Territory shows already some sporadic downpours next 24 hours, some spots there, but this model also updates a lot, like every 6 hours or something, so this information changes a lot. But just be aware of those storms possible to northern Queensland too, shows those downpours there possible, and like especially some stronger ones, be careful with flooding, some lightning and gusty wind in the storm and everything, so stay safe. Now for some temperatures and stuff, it's still very hot, like central Australia to western Australia, like 41 degrees, 40, even 42 some spots, so stay safe. Some 36, 42, so today's Thursday, the 9th. The afternoon on Friday, tomorrow, shows almost to 44 degrees, spots of Western Australia, some 43 degrees, spots of South Australia, some 43, like 44. So stay safe in those areas, be careful with the heat. Don't stay too much in the sun, like drink lots of water and stay cool. So shows like some 34 to 38 degrees in New South Wales, some spots there. So yeah, stay safe. Later in the day it cools down a little bit, but this is still very hot. and the night it goes down to like 30 degrees, 35 in some spots, and if it remains hot during the night, it increases heat stress on the body, so be aware of that and stay safe. Now for New South Wales during the night, some mountains go to 11 degrees, Tasmania, so yeah, and Southwestern Australia a little bit less hot as well. Now for like Saturday shows this heat wave kind of expanding further east and strengthening. There's like 44 degrees in Queensland, shows all the way to 45 degrees there. Some spots South Australia to 45, 44, so 43. So please stay safe. Those temperatures, some 34, some 43. So stay safe. And so like Saturday, it decreases at night, and Sunday afternoon doesn't show as bad, but still show like some 45 degrees spotted to Northern Territory, some 43 degrees, some 40 degrees, South Australia, some 42 degrees, some 39, some 37, and less hot in the eastern mountains there, but very hot in those central areas. Western Australia to 43 degrees, some spots 42, so yeah, stay safe in those areas. So Sunday into Monday, the 13th, still show like, where is it? The maximum temperature goes to 43 degrees, even 45 near like Queensland, South Australia, so stay safe there. Shows to Western Australia 43, close to 44, some other spots in Western Australia. Now right into northern New South Wales, those 43 degrees, 42. So stay safe. Central to southern northwestern territories, northern territories, close to 43 degrees. In the north, some 38, 36, 37, 31, a little bit milder. So now on Tuesday the 14th still shows this heat wave very strong there. Now the Europeans 46 degrees in Birdsville, some other spots like 45 degrees, 46 degrees at some other towns there, 45, 46, so please stay safe in those areas. This heat can be very dangerous for everyone, so please stay safe. Show like westernmost deserts, some 44 degrees there, some 42 degrees, so yeah, stay safe. Now for Wednesday the 15th, still shows like some 44 degrees in spots there, but that will be this cold front coming already, so goes there. And now show especially Western Australia close to 45 degrees, 42 degrees in those areas, so it goes, still shows like some 42, 43 degrees Western Australia on the 17th, on the east a little bit better, or on the 18th shows more there, especially like Western Australia, those warmer temperatures close to 44 degrees some spots, and after that is too far, so stay safe those areas there, the temperatures and everything. Now for another model for the temperature, so the GFS shows also tomorrow afternoon, Friday, those 43 degrees, some spots, some 44 degrees, especially like southern Northern Territory to Queensland, in New South Wales, so stay safe there, some 37 degrees, some spots, some 40 degrees, and also like some 39 degrees New South Wales, and show like especially South Australia, very hot. So Friday this goes, it decreases at night but still remains hot, and the next day, Saturday the 11th, it has like some 44 degrees, 43 degrees, those spots like southeastern Northern Territory, spots on the northern South Australia, so stay safe there to Western Queensland. and even northwestern New South Wales already showing some 41 degrees, so be aware. So Saturday, this goes, the max temperatures on Sunday, the 12 still shows more Queensland, those 41 degrees, New South Wales, some spots there, so stay safe. Monday, the 13th, shows again that those 43 degrees, 42 degrees across Queensland, South Australia, into Northern Territory, even some 40 degrees. Northern New South Wales, show like some 39, some there, some 40 into Western Australia. The 13th, the 14th in the afternoon, that shows some 44 degrees into Western, just central Queensland, some 44, 43 degrees, close to 45, some areas there, South Australia, Northern Territory. So stay safe, some 41 already, Northern Queensland, some other spots 39, 37, Northern Victoria. So stay safe there, some 43 degrees. So into Wednesday, the 15th, shows some 45 degrees again as this cold front advances here. The heat gets pushed, so some 43 degrees, some 45, some 44 degrees, so stay safe there. And so this goes here, still show like some 42 degrees, some 40 degrees on the west there. On the 16th, the 17th, still some in Queensland, but mainly there on the west. So stay safe there. Those temperatures. There are some similar models like the Access that shows similar things. Some 44 degrees, some 43. Shows some spots like some 45 also. On the 11th, the 12th shows more scattered, but the show like still some 45 degrees, some 46 in a spot or two. So stay safe. The 13th as well. The 13th has 46 degrees in many spots, some 45, some 44 into Queensland, New South Wales. So stay safe in those areas. All the models are showing a similar thing, but some shows as some differences. So be aware. There might be some minor differences, but most of them are agreeing quite well. So stay safe. Now for like still with this heat, be careful the fire danger. So this wind model still shows some extreme fire dangers, some spots, and the south some high in some areas, but because of the heat there, still shows that extreme. And yeah, just be mindful of your surroundings and be aware and check for official warnings in the link in the description in case something happens. So stay safe, and that's one thing. There's another thing that's possible now are dry thunderstorms that sometimes occur in the summer, some dry days. These are like thunderstorms with very low precipitation or almost no precipitation and just lightning gusty winds. These ones have gusty winds and lightning, so these dry thunderstorms can cause fires too, and it can be dangerous sometimes. So be aware, that's a possibility in some spots, but mainly in the north and those areas, those are mainly tropical downpours. So yeah, and there's also a possibility in the south if it's very hot, but mainly those storms on the east coast will have heavy rain. So stay safe there. And now for some wind potential first in Oceania that we didn't mention. So there's this low pressure system there now, just south of Samoa, and those areas, it is leaving some gusty winds near Mataú, some areas there. The European shows us close to 64 km per hour gusts, and this goes there shows some stronger winds in Alofi by tomorrow the 10th, northern Tonga too, so stay safe. This goes in the Cook Islands on the 12th, a little bit gustier, shows array that band of slightly gusty winds northeastern for French Polynesia, the 12th, the 13th still shows like slightly gusty on the 14th because of those storms, and this goes maybe the 17th near Adamstown, so stay safe there. Those winds, and now in Australia, so today the 9th already shows disturbed in some spots like South Australia is slightly gustier than normal, but nothing crazy. Now Thursday the 9th to Friday the 10th still shows for Western Australia a little bit breezier, and then show like Friday into Saturday. The European does have some higher gusts for South Australia, some spots there, so be aware. There's just one model and one run, so this might not even happen, but just keep that in mind. But if those winds happen, be aware, and winds can increase fire danger, as you saw in Los Angeles now, so be aware, but it is not the type of situation that happened there, the atmospheric situation, so don't worry, but you should always just be aware. So now shows Saturday the 11th into Sunday, more like some spots in Northern Territory, slightly gustier, but nothing crazy. So Sunday, especially Monday the 13th, shows a band of stronger gusts near Northern Territory. So this goes, and then shows that this front approaching on the 14th near Southwest Australia. It's a very high gust there, so be aware. It shows more of some high gusts spreading through South Australia, some spots in Queensland on the 14th. This goes on the 15th because of that big extratropical cyclone show like southern South Australia to Victoria, those higher gusts goes into Queensland too, and slightly breezy on the west. This goes still shows on the 16th near Tasmania, slightly gustier spots on Northern Territory and other spots there. So on the 17th more like into New South Wales, Southwest Australia, so slightly gustier, and from the monsoon trough slightly gustier winds too. So it goes there. Kind of shows a low pressure trying to form near Northwest Australia, and then on that day, on the 18th, shows some high gusts near New South Wales, some spots to the west. So be aware, and be aware that this information changes a lot. Now for the GFS, it also shows slightly gustier some spots there. Into Fridays, some spots still like South Australia, Western Australia, some specific spots. Saturday the 11th, South Australia, so slightly gustier into Northern Territory. On the 12th, mainly quiet. The 13th doesn't show anything crazy, just some spots late on the 13th. The 14th shows like more breezy near southwestern Australia, some spots in South Australia, and now for the 15th shows some gusty winds near northwestern Tasmania, some spots there. And now starts showing the 15th, some higher gusts for some spots in Northern Territory, like Queensland, those areas there. This goes the 16th, so the GFS has that front there, but much weaker than the European, so be aware of those areas. So now New Zealand, in terms of wind, shows as the island there some higher gusts, and then especially like on Friday the 10th shows in Waitangi, close to some 80 take away partners because of that big cycle. Beware some large waves. It's slightly higher right between the northern and south island on the 12th. And the 13th, mainly quiet, but does show a spot or two, especially near the coasts, some areas, the 14th. And on the 15th, shows mainly quiet there, slightly gusty in white tongue, but still shows like the 16th is gusty the northern North Island on the 17th, and yeah, so it's relatively quiet there. But the GFS has like the cycle there now, it spins, maybe tiny bit gusty between both islands. The 11th, this goes there, but nothing significant on the next week or two. Now for rain, the dust shows some rain in Waitangi because of the cycle. Some isolated showers, some spots northern central New Zealand. Sunday the 12th into Monday, still quiet. Maybe on the 15th on Wednesday shows a storm or two there, and on the 17th. So yeah, beware. But now the European model shows us some scattered showers possible. So Thursday, the 9th into Friday, shows a storm or two there, and some showers on Friday. On the 11th, the European still has some showers there, and more rain in Waitangi because of the cycle. So it goes the 13th, quiet. The 14th shows some scattered small showers, but nothing crazy. The 15th, the same thing, and after the 17th, it shows the system from Australia with more rain. So stay safe, but nothing that crazy. So now for the temperatures, it's relatively fine, shows some 10 degrees, some spots, some 12, 20 degrees, and tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, still other 24 degrees, 23 in Auckland, shows some spots to 14 degrees, 18 because of the high elevation. So this goes the next night on Friday the 10th, some 4 degrees, 8 degrees possible, some 7 degrees, some spots, and the next afternoon on Saturday still shows warmer in the north, some 23 to 24 degrees. Even the south, some 20, 17 degrees, 16 some areas. So this shows colder on Saturday night, close to 1 degree. Some spot there are 2, 4, 7, 6 degrees, 16 degrees in Auckland. So the next afternoon still some 22 degrees in the north. The next night remains cold in the mountains, some spots like 0 degrees possible, and yeah, some 8 degrees. And the next afternoon starts warming up in the south a little bit more, so some 22 degrees, some 20 degrees Sunday afternoon, the 12th, some 22 degrees in the north. So be aware, the next night still coldest in the mountains, and to Tuesday the 14th, some warmer spots in the afternoon in the south and the north. On the 15th shows almost like 24 degrees in some spots in the north, some 22 in Auckland, some 14 degrees in the island there. So stay safe. So now for like the 16th still shows some 23 degrees, some 24 degrees. So be aware those areas. Now for waves, shows those big waves because of the cycle there, and also like Samoa, those are slightly larger waves because of these systems there. So be aware, especially the European is like near our office, some 3-meter waves, and it shows before the disturbance passed by some 4-meter waves, some 4.2. So yeah, stay safe. The Cook Islands shows a lot as well in the Cook Islands and not areas. So stay safe. Now, in Australia shows more waves, southwestern Australia especially, after the 13th, when that system passes by near South Australia too. So stay safe with these storms and everything. Please be careful with flooding, severe storms and other hazards. Stay safe.